All right. Hey, everybody. Good morning. How's it going? It's Joy. I am back again with another live. I'm back on my laptop, as you can see. I'm so grateful for that. But today, you guys, I have a topic that I wanted to talk about, and I just wanted to say first off, thank you guys for those of you that that like the video, that leave comments, shares, and subscriptions. I truly, truly appreciate you all. You guys, please continue to keep doing that. It definitely does mean a lot to me. And I do have some special announcements towards the end of the video. I do have a special deal going on. So make sure that you watch this video to the end so that way you don't miss anything. And also, you guys, please continue to keep leaving topics that you want me to make a video about. So that way, when I make these videos, it can be helpful and beneficial to the person watching, whether you're a former victim or you're a survivor, or if this is just information that maybe you can use to share with your family, your friends, your loved ones, the people that you care about the most, right? Okay, so today, you guys, and if you come in the room, please make sure that you like the video, chime in on the topic, and also let me know if you have experienced this, if you're dealing with this currently, and how's it going for you. Thank you for the like. I appreciate that. And please feel free to say hello, say how you doing, and happy Sunday. Before I do get into it, does anybody have any plans this Sunday? And happy birthday to all the Tauruses out there. Happy early Mother's Day. Mother's Day is coming up. And I do want to make a video about, the Hoovers for Mother's Day. Maybe that the narcissist could have planned for you, or maybe it could be like an in-law, that could be trying to ruin your Mother's Day. Or it could be a sister-in-law, or it could be an auntie-in-law, anybody, right? Or it could be even a friend or something like that. So anyway, in regards to the narcissist, here's why you should never, ever, 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 why you should never wait on an apology from the narcissist. Here's why. Because 9 times out of 10, you're never going to get one. You're never going to get any closure. You're not going to really have peace of mind. You're not really going to understand why they behaved in that way, or why they mistreated you, or why they abused you, or took advantage of you, or manipulated the situation. They're not going to really give you any explanations. They're not going to say, well, you saw through the mask. You stood up for yourself. You didn't allow me to abuse you. You didn't allow me to play games with you. You didn't allow me to, to triangulate you with other people and stuff like that. The narcissist is not really going to say that. They're really going to, and as I mentioned in other videos, they're probably going to ghost you, stonewall you, give you the silent treatment, and kind of do a reverse psychology where they kind of discard you, and they go no contact with you, essentially, or they may limit the contact, in order to get a reaction from you, or in order to get you to reach out to them. You see what I'm saying? And the Truth Repel, the Narcs. Hey, you said hi. I'm catching your live stream from Gambia. Wow, welcome. You said yes after we saw through the mask, so to speak. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. How's it out there in Gambia? Oh my God. Thank you for tuning in. The Truth. Thank you so much. And I'm so happy you caught me on the live. That's amazing. And any other topics, The Truth, please feel free. Let me know. I want to make these videos for you guys, so it's helpful and insightful for you all. But yeah, if you see through that mask, just understand that the narcissist is going to react, because, like I always say, you have given this narcissist an injury. You've bruised their fragile ego. You're not stroking their ego. You're not telling them how amazing they are. You're not saying like, oh, you're the best, or oh, you make me so happy, or oh, giving them attention, giving them praise, giving them admiration. I mean, and the thing is, it's like, humans, period. Humans want attention. Humans want admiration. Humans want to be appreciated. Humans want to be valued. But at the end of the day, that's great to get, but just make sure that you're not doing it at the expense of hurting another individual. So you see the difference between the two? Like, yeah, like you can get praise, or you want to have glory, or some sort of acknowledgement from others. Yeah, but just make sure that you do it in a way where you're not harming or mistreating anybody. That's the difference. You see what I'm saying? And you said, thank you. It's hot in Gambia, but nice. Okay, wow. That's pretty cool. But The Truth, aren't you originally, I can't remember, did you say that you were from what's that country? I can't think of the name, but is it somewhere in Europe, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. But that is amazing. I definitely want to travel to Africa for sure. Absolutely. I'm going to get there. If not this year, for sure, next year, for sure. Um, but yeah, and the thing about this topic, I kind of got this from inspiration from the live. So I appreciate, like I said, for those of you that come on the lives, it really means a lot. You say yes from the Netherlands. Okay, yeah. So if you don't mind me asking the truth, what made you go to Gambia? Now, if correct me if I'm wrong, the truth was the person that you were dealing with was a female narc, correct? And she still in Gambia, or is she in the Netherlands currently, or remind me? But yeah, the thing is, in regards to why you should not expect an apology from the narcissist or wait on an apology, because like I said, you're going to be waiting forever. You're never going to get the closure that you want, or maybe it's like some sort of reassurance, or some sort of explanation, or a resolution, or maybe some sort of compromise is something that you're looking for, or I mean, unfortunately, it's just not going to happen. That's just a part of dealing with a narcissist, is not to give you any closure, not to give you any explanations, to have you waiting for many years just to say I'm sorry, or have you waiting for many years to say yeah, you were right, or have you waiting for many years to say yeah, I was wrong, I chose wrong, or I shouldn't have done that, I shouldn't have said that, I shouldn't have treated you that way. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, you do have some people that are willing to wait. But when a person waits like that, they will kind of, for one, it's going to be hurtful, it's going to be painful. You're going to realize, okay, I'm sitting here waiting for a person. For one, they don't have the capability or the capacity to change. They don't have the capacity to take accountability for their actions. They don't have the capacity to treat me with respect anyways. So it's like I'm wasting my time. So if you have been waiting for the narcissist to apologize, maybe this is just a sign that you needed to see, or a confirmation for you is to tell you is to stop waiting. Maybe you have to apologize to yourself. Maybe you have to forgive yourself. Maybe you have to have compassion towards yourself and forgive yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I let you down. I'm sorry. Next time I'm going to choose better. Next time I'm going to do better because I know better now, So I hope that is helpful. You say yes, but I don't know where she is now, but she lives in Belgium. Okay, yeah, something I knew it was either like the Netherlands or Belgium, something like that. So yeah. But yeah, I'm sorry, about your situation, the truth. I know you had mentioned a couple things about, she doesn't allow you to see the children, right? I think you came on the live last year too, or a couple of times, right? But yeah, thank you so much for being in. And anybody else that's in the room, please feel free to say hello. Welcome to the channel. And you guys, if you know anybody else that's dealing with a narcissist, please tell them about my channel, have them subscribe, have them reach out to me if they're looking for any support or any guidance. It definitely does help. And I do appreciate it in advance. But yeah, and that's the thing. And like I said, I'm not telling anybody what to do, you guys. I'm not, because I always say, I'm just telling you guys based off what my life experience has been dealing with narcissists technically since 2006. And since 2017, I've been helping many hundreds, I would say even thousands now, helping thousands of people, heal, move on, recover, gain awareness, gain understanding, and the ability to heal and recover after dealing with narcissistic abuse. You know what I'm saying? So, honestly, and that's not saying like, oh, look at me, but I'm just honestly honored and just grateful that what I went through, the pain, the sorrow, the sadness, the loneliness, the agony that I experienced, that I was able to use it to help somebody else, move on and, overcome what they went through, a similar experience to mine, because I understand narcissistic abuse, you guys, is not easy. It's not easy to overcome this, and that's why I say don't ever feel like ashamed or feel like it's weak to reach out for help. It's not, you guys. It's strength. You're strong if you can say to yourself like, okay, I have a problem. Or okay, I am picking the wrong people, or maybe I have CPTSD, or maybe I'm suffering from loneliness, or maybe I'm suffering from depression or anxiety, or maybe I'm suffering from childhood traumas, or maybe I'm suffering from codependency, stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? So if you can acknowledge that, you see the power that you have, because now you're able to do something about it. But if you just sit back and you're just like, oh, well, no, there's nothing wrong with me. Oh, I'm just going to move underneath somebody else. Or, oh, I'm strong enough. I could just do this or whatever. I don't need to talk to nobody about it. I'm good. I got this. But then you could see how you could stay stuck in that toxic cycle, or just the traumatic cycle, and just kind of stay where you're at and not really progressing and being productive in your life, because either you're re-attracting narcissists, or you may become a mini narc, or maybe you just kind of just close yourself off, period, emotionally, and maybe you can find yourself like never really happy, never really feeling fulfilled, because the thing about it, it's all about doing that inner work. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that that's helpful. And this is not a rant, you guys. This is just, like I said, life experience, what I have been through and the people that I have helped, and stuff like that. So, but and please, again, you guys, if you come in the room, chime in, say hello, how you doing, what's you guys' experience, how, like, has anybody, if you're watching, have you waited for the narcissist to say sorry? Or are you currently waiting for the narcissist to say sorry? Or have you moved on with your life? Maybe did you just have to say, look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I'm sorry. Like myself, like I used to say this many years ago, you guys. I used to look myself in the mirror and say, Joy, I'm sorry for hurting you. I used to say, Joy, I'm sorry for letting you down. I'm sorry for, not putting your needs first. You know what I'm saying? I used to do that to myself because that was healing for me. It's like the mirror work technique, So the truth, you said she calls me the downfall. I'm sorry. You said that's also the reason I'm in the Gambia. Wow. You say even I like the tropical environment of the Gambia. Okay. I see. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. The truth. How are you coping with the downfall, if you don't mind me asking? Are you doing like, the inner work? Are you doing the self-reflection and introspection? Because at the end of the day, nobody likes to hear anybody say like, oh yeah, you have to self-reflect, introspect. Nobody likes to hear that, right? But I mean, it's the truth. And I'm, one of those type of people where I'm like, I'm not a saint, but I try my best not to like sugarcoat anything, because I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me. You know what I'm saying? And so, I'm just like, well, if you watch my channel, you're going to hear about the truth. So it is what it is, so, but, yeah, but no, I mean, I think that's a interesting experience, though. The truth, being in Gambia, like, what time is it over there, if you don't mind me asking? It is over here where I'm at. It's 11 o'clock, actually. So I'm sure what is it, like 7 hours? You guys are 7 hours earlier than the US, or? But yeah, what I was saying, though, you guys, the reasoning why you should never wait for the narcissist is because, like I said, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your life. There could be other relationships or other opportunities or just other areas in your life where you could be, progressing and being productive and being constructive. But due to, maybe you're waiting for the narcissist, or maybe you're stuck in that cycle, and you could feel like, okay, you know what? I can't move on. Like, I need to have this narcissist in my life. There's nothing wrong with me, or there's not a problem. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you could be telling yourself that. And like I said, that could be a blockage for you. That could be a restriction for you, holding you back from really being happy. Like I said, being constructive or improving your life, bettering yourself, bettering other people around you. You know what I'm saying? And I understand too that change could feel scary. I know. Trust me, you guys, I know change can be scary. Nobody likes change. People want to stay the same. But are you happy? Are you, feeling happy with like where you are in life? Like, do you feel satisfied? Do you feel like, okay, I did the best that I feel that I have done thus far? Or is there more you can do? Is there more you can be? Is there more you can do? Or there's more you can have? You see what I'm saying? So you want to just ask yourself those questions. Like I said, I'm not beating anybody up or telling anybody what to do. This is just a opening up, of your mind, a different perspective, like a collective awareness, a collective healing. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. You said all of that, but I stay with Gambian people. Okay, cool. You said in the Gambia it's 14:58 in the afternoon. So what is that? Is that what time is that? 14. That's military time. What is it, like the regular US time? And thank y'all for that like. I appreciate y'all. And make sure that you guys go to my website and sign up for my newsletter, so that way you don't miss any updates or any events that I have going on. This is my website. I'm going to give you guys my website right here, so you can sign up for my subscription. Okay. And yeah. And two, if you guys are feeling called to, if you like this channel, if you feel like, the videos are valuable, they're insightful and helpful for you and your family and friends, please don't hesitate to leave a donation. That definitely does help, again, with the continuation of the videos and all that good stuff. And as I always tell you all, whatever you do give, it definitely does come back to you tenfold. So that's my Cash App. And then this one is going to be my PayPal. So any of you guys are feeling called to, it definitely does help. And I just want to say thank you guys in advance. But yeah, going back to the topic though, and like I said, you guys, if you're in the room, chime in, let me know your experience. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm gonna be honest. I had to be completely honest. Back in 2014, 2015, I could tell you I did wait for the narcissist to apologize. I did. I gotta be honest with you all. And I think it was just because, again, it could have just been needing closure. Could have just been needing closure, needing, just that reassurance, and also due to, maybe me developing codependency and me being able to work through that and admit that, and I think also I was waiting because I felt like I wanted to hear the narcissist say like, yeah, that was wrong, what I did, or I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have treated you that way. I think I was waiting for that. And I feel like a lot of us former victims and survivors, I feel like we wait for that, and it's like it never comes. And so I feel like that could make a lot of us feel depressed. We can have anxiety, we could feel lonely, we could feel bitter, resentful, and then we may lash out on other people. It could be the people that we date, the people that surround us. We lash out, instead of kind of understanding like, okay, wait a minute, let me find out who I was dealing with, and then let me learn about it a little bit. We don't want to overdo it, because then you can get obsessed with the narcissist, right? But then once you find out that they're never going to give you that closure, then you have to kind of turn the focus off of the narcissist and put it back on yourself. It's like, okay, now it's about me, not in a selfish way, but it's like, now I have to do the inner work. I have to work on me, because the narcissist clearly has moved on to someone else, or quote unquote moved on. Really, they haven't. They're just talking to another victim. They have another supply. So that's what that's all about. And they don't do the introspection. They don't do the self-reflection. They can, because they're with somebody else. So, at least when you're by yourself, you have the time to focus on you, focus on God, and focus on whatever, your obstacle is, or your trial is, your tribulation is, stuff like that. You said on YouTube, Mama So True said, treat the narcissist like they are dead. Oh, wow. I don't know who Mammy So True is, but wow. Yeah, that's pretty intense. Me personally, I just say just forgive and forget, forgive and forget. Now, I know it's not going to be so easy to forget about what happened, but I think that's what they say true forgiveness is when you forget about, the harm or the transgression that person did to you. So you forgive and you forget about it. Not saying that you're going to forget so that way you don't know like what that person has done to you, but you forget about that transgression that person has done and you let it go. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I would say in regards to that when you're dealing with a narcissist. But the only problem is though, now you have some situations and some scenarios where the narcissist will apologize. So some will actually get that apology that they're hoping, wishing, and praying for. But the thing about it is with strings attached. You know what I'm saying? So that could mean, the narcissist is apologizing because they know that, maybe you provide for them financially, or, maybe you provide shelter for them, or maybe you have some sort of, you have something that the narcissist wants. I'm going to put my jacket on because it's kind of like windy out here, y'all, where I'm at. It's kind of windy. So don't mind the wind if y'all see like leaves blowing. But yeah, so like with that case, it's more so like the narcissist may come out of the blue. They may apologize and say, hey, you know what, babe, or guy, either or. They may say, hey, I'm sorry. For some narcissists, they may come back crying. They may come back saying like, oh, I'm going to kill myself, or, They may come back begging, whatever, and a lot of times it's manipulation tactics, right? We understand that. But you just want to be mindful of it though, and understand that it's not really real. It's not genuine. You know what I'm saying? So, even if you do get that apology that you're like waiting for and yearning for and longing for and missing the narcissist, just understand that it's not gonna probably go in your favor. Now, even if it does go in your favor, for some of you to like, oh, you know what, the narcissist came back, they apologize, I know that they're sorry. You may see some change behavior for maybe a couple days, a couple weeks, or even for some it could be years. They could prolong that apology or prolong that claim that they changed. But just understand they're going to revert back and go back to the way that things used to be, meaning them abusing you and them mistreating you. So you just kind of, I guess, essentially, and again, I'm not telling anybody what to do, I'm just saying that you just want to do what's best for you. So whatever is best for you could be going no contact, staying no contact, going cold cut turkey, and really just moving on with your life. And not necessarily saying that you have to get underneath somebody, but that just means working on yourself, focused on yourself, or focused on your kids, focused on your family, or focused on the people that support you. You see what I'm saying? So, but I hope that made sense, and I hope that was helpful, because like I said, I understand the pain of waiting for that apology from the narcissist. Like I said, back in 2014, 2015, you know what I'm saying? And it's just not a good feeling. It's not. Nobody wants to feel like, oh, their life is on hold for one person. Like, no, absolutely not. Move on with your life. Do what's best for you. Focus on God. Focus on, your priorities. Focus on your own life, and if the narcissist wants to come back around and apologize, great. But if they don't, it's like, it should not affect you either way. You want to get to that point where you're just like, if they apologize, awesome. If they don't apologize, that's okay, because I apologize to myself. You see what I'm saying? And to me, that's more empowering. For me personally, it's more inspiring, and it's more motivating for me to, to continue on in my life in a productive and a constructive way. Wow, I just saw 222 on a clock, and I also saw I got 2 people in the room and 2 likes, so that's great. So the truth, you said, I don't miss her, the narcissist. That's great. I'm happy to hear that. I'm so happy to hear that, the truth, because I know the pain. I know, trust me, you guys, I know how it feels to miss the narcissist, to want to be with them, to yearn for them, and to feel like, you can't live your life without them, because like I said, they make you codependent on them. So it's just like, it's normal for anybody to feel that way, So I completely understand. But that's basically the video, you guys. I didn't want to drag this on for too long, but I hope that this was helpful and insightful. And like I said, you guys, please, any other topics that you want me to do, I will make a video about. Leave them in the chat or leave them beneath this video. And just also too, as I said, if you waited to the end of the video, if you watched this live to the end, I just wanted to share with you guys, I actually have a special deal going on for those of you that have been watching my channel. So for the one thing, I wanted to let you guys know, I do have some projects that I have coming up and that I'm working on. So if any of you guys would like to be a part of those projects, please be sure to leave me an email or send me an email at livenarcfree9 at livenarcfree9@gmail.com, so you can inquire more about the projects that I have going on. And please, only people that are serious, not people that are, being a little, anyway, you guys get my drift. So serious people only. But anyway, so we have that going on. But also for Mother's Day, we want to, give gifts to our mothers, to our sisters, to our wives, to our cousins, or to our girlfriends and stuff like that. So I'm doing a holiday package deal. So if any of you guys would like to inquire about giving your significant other or your mother a holiday package deal, and really a gift of self-empowerment, self-improvement, self-discovery, and growth and expansion for them and even yourself or those around, please don't hesitate to inquire about my self-care holiday Mother's Day package deal. That is, I'll leave that below if you want to inquire more about that. But the other thing is, you guys, so I wanted to do a special deal for this month because this is my birthday month, you guys, too. And if you guys want to send me a gift for my birthday is Wednesday, May 10th. If you want to send me a gift, you can send me an email too, or you can also leave a donation as a gift as well. That Information is in the chat right now as well. But I'm going to be doing a buy one, get one deal for the whole month as my way of saying thank you to all of my viewers and subscribers for all of your love, your care, and your support. And even if maybe you're watching my channel and you're like, I don't really care too much for her, blah, blah, blah. I totally understand. It's all good. It's all love on this end because, and I'm going to make a video about this, but I had a couple experiences where, it wasn't so pleasant. But at the end of the day, everything happens for a reason and God is always in control, right? But anyways, so I'm doing a buy one, get one special, okay, for this whole month. So if you purchase a session from me, or if you purchase like personal advice from me, you can get personal advice. Or maybe if it's a reading, or maybe if you want to inquire about my book that I wrote, you can also do that. Or a course, or if you want to inquire about my 90-day coaching program, right? If you want to inquire about any of those products or services, you can get, either a service or another product for free. So you buy one, get one. So let's say, for instance, you want a support session. So what the support sessions is basically, just if you need a person to talk to, you need a listening ear, you need guidance, you need clarity on maybe a situation that you're dealing with in regards to the narcissist, or you just need to talk something out. Maybe you have a mental health challenge or concern. If you book a session, then you actually get a free session automatically for this whole entire month. Okay. Or if you want to get personal advice from me, that would be via email, right? I think that one's actually only $10. But anyway, you can get a free personal advice question as well. Right. So, and also if you get a reading from me, let's say if you got a 2-question reading, right? You purchase that, then you can get a free 2-question reading. So that's going to be going on all month long. Like I said, I'm doing that, just a way of saying thank you guys for your love, your support, and your continuation of watching these videos and supporting the channel. Because when you guys support me, I support you, and it just supports the community of those that are dealing with abuse, because nobody deserves to be abused. Everybody deserves to be loved, cared for, and appreciated, So, or like I said, if you purchase a book, you can get a free book from me, right? So I hope that makes sense. If you guys want to inquire about that, send me an email. I look forward to hearing from you. It's starting to rain, y'all, so I got to go ahead and sign up. But I love you guys so much. Many blessings. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye, guys.